All right, and we are back. That was a pretty decent bit split. And for anybody that's, just grabbing this on the VOD or YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. All right, now it's time for the fun part. Alright, perfect. So, let's see what we can do. I do want to play, like, 1 or 2 9s and 1 or 2 10s that are on the kind of more warm-up side of things. And then we'll dive into some of the harder stuff. Ooh, got the A. Wasn't expecting that, because I know that has some trickier timing stuff. Hey, Cloudy Music, how goes it? Thanks for tuning in and saying hi. How goes your morning so far? Yeah, not surprised. For what it's worth, a lot of people have me as their background radio station for while they're at work, so I would take that as a compliment. Ooh, barely missed the A. Yeah, I had a feeling timing on that, just like Beyond the Earth, was going to be a little tricky, but that feels bad. But only 29 misses? I'm pretty sure we can get the hard clear. So let's quickly run that back while it's fresh and see if we can get a 2 for 1. Also, I know this is a shot in the dark, but this song reminds me so much of Khartoum. Such a good band. -2. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh. All right, we'll put it on the list for now, just to move on. Let's just kind of, as opposed to using the list, let's just take a look at 1 or 2 10s that maybe we can improve, and then we'll unlock some new ones. Yeah, there's no reason I can't pass that. I just have to actually push myself. Let's do one other song and then go back to that. BB and a hard clear. Huzzah! I was actually worried I was gonna miss the hard clear because there were a lot of, like, just sloppy combo breaks I had in there. Like 3-note chords that I would only get 2 of the notes on, that sort of thing. And to be honest, I feel like I got kind of lucky. Good stuff, though. And we'll totally take it, too. Thank you, Cloudy. Alright, let's retry Bloomin' Feelin', because that... I barely missed it, and I know with a little more effort I can get it. But also, it's a bit of a hit on stamina, and right now I'm actually... I think, if anything, the more I push into that, like, you know, you're doing barbell weights, you want to feel muscle burn. Like, same here. Same idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the A for now. I'm happy with that. Definitely gonna put it on the list, though, just to revisit later for sure. Oh, it's already on the list. Huh. Okay. Alright, moving on. I remember I keep failing Odin because of the end, so let's retry that and then we'll go shopping for new 10s. Hey. Hey. Did you know there's a line?
say the truth will set you free. The truth that sets you free may also tear your life apart and destroy everything you hold most dear.
Here's mine.
You know, it just occurred to me. Why the heck am I not just using hardbar? Like, the intro didn't seem that bad. Yeah, let's see if we can get that on hardbar. Quick breather first, and then we'll jump back to it. Let's see, what's a more intense 8 just to keep things flowing a little? It's been a while since I've played this. Alright. So yeah, quick breather, then we're going to try and hard clear Odin. Love that song. And also that chart. Honestly, that's one of my all-time favorite doubles charts. It's just so... kinetically, it's just so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, the thing with DJ Mesmatism, or a good scratch chart, is that on doubles, some of the most fun I've ever had, like not just in 2DX, but just in general, like a good scratch chart on doubles is just so satisfying and super fun. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a possible problem. Yeah, for me, like, and I realize I'm lucky to say this, like, this isn't a humble brag or anything, but like, I'm an American player, and all of my play experience has either been on an arcade machine or on a DAO RE. Like, aside from what I've done on stream for Infinitas, all of my experience has been arcade. And I'm extremely lucky to say that, but kind of an inverse of it is when I did briefly try doing home versions, and this was around 2007, 2008. Not only were console versions not really up to spec, privately used arcade data wasn't really up to spec. It also meant either I used 2 KOCs or I got a DAO RE. And if it wasn't for the fact that console versions weren't really up to spec to the arcade experience back then, I would have, at that time, I had the money, I would have bought a DAO RE back then. Instead, I did some other stuff, and that's why I only got the DAO RE that I'm using right now, late last year.
Into a nightmare.
But when your whole world is based on a lie, they say the truth will set you free. The truth that sets you free may also tear your life apart and destroy everything you hold most dear.
There is a line.
It is the destiny. Is destiny.
No. Although I did fumble a couple of really dumb things during the slowdown that I shouldn't have, so that's honestly, that probably cost me the attempt. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, for me, like, prior to starting the stream in March, And then prior to that, buying the DAO in November of 2018, I wasn't playing 2DX at all for about like 2 years. And during that time frame, I kept saying to myself, if I had the DAO, would I play? Is this something I really want to try to continue pursuing? Because like prior to that, you know, when I was a much more active player, I was going for like being one of the only doubles players, like, you know, this is years ago, like one of the like first real doubles players in the US, and like getting a lot of other people started. And it's like, is this a dream I still want to go after? And like after 2 years of like debating it, I was like, yep, let's do it. And yeah, took long enough, but here we are. I definitely would say that if you are still actively playing Sound Voltex, then getting a good controller, one that's like easy to maintain, that lets you customize, you know, possible switches or springs or all that fun stuff, like getting a proper controller, especially if you're actively playing it as much as you are, and you're continuing to play, and you're planning on still playing beyond that, absolutely. Like, good controllers are no joke. They're expensive, but like if you've spent like 6 months debating it, or you've been actively playing for 6 months, like at that point, that's a pretty good indicator of that, like, yeah, it's gonna get use. Like, you're not just gonna order the controller and then magically stop playing after 6 months of playing the game. Like, obviously, if like life interrupts you, that's one thing. You know, like suddenly there's a job shift and all that, but it's not like the game is going to suddenly fundamentally like upset you. Like, you know, like you're going to get use out of the controller. Yeah, let's just head into it blind with the hard clear. I mean, not really blind. I played this at least like 4 or 5 years ago, but yeah, should be fine. Plus, I saw Q and it was either Palcav or Dennis have like EX and FC, so it should be fine. Oh, god damn it. That's annoying. Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, it's cool that I'm dedicated to doubles, and on the other hand, I'm kind of an idiot. Like, when everyone's chatting about, like, certain things on, like, singles, like, for the longest time, I'm like, why does everyone hate the Safari so much? Because I never encountered it in any of my Dan courses. Or like, hey, I'm just breaking into 10s, what do you recommend? I have no idea, because my 10s are completely different. You know, stuff like that. So it is very isolating in a way. But, you know, it's cool sitting up here on top of this mountain by myself. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm surrounded by Japanese players who can crush me. Like, look at my rival list! Like, Dennis? Dennis is insane! Like, the other day I tuned into his stream randomly, and he was doing 12s on doubles. On hardbar. On random. And, yeah, just, like, everyone I find that plays doubles is either just starting out, or Kaiden, and there's, like, no in-between. Like, I wish I had a couple of more possible rivals just in terms of, like, around my skill level, just for, like, score-pushing reasons. But, oh, man. Well, I did that years ago, like around 2007 to 2010, I kind of ran an arcade out of my house, and I tried to get a community going, and at the time, me playing doubles actually got some other people playing doubles. And some of those people, they didn't have the, you know, interruptions from real life that I did, and they went on to, like, get 11s before I did. So I did get some players started on it, which was nice. They've all, like, switched to different games, or they're more focused on singles or stuff like that, but... And, not gonna lie, you wouldn't be useless as a rival. Because you'd be a rival. And you'd be someone I could encourage. Like, I will take a legion of people who are like, I've only been playing doubles for a week. I will take hundreds of people with that status than one person that's right at my skill level and will be great for me improving my scores. The more people that give this a shot and realize it's not as insane as it is, I am all for that. Alright, so anyways, back to the game. Alright, so I blew the ending on that. Like, yeah, a lot of chords, but that's something we can totally do. So, in case if I forget to come back to it, I'm going to mark that for now. Alright, let's go shopping. So I know that this is really an 11 in disguise. So first, let's play the normal, because I love the song. And then let's get destroyed by the hyper. Yeah. The, like what I use is I have a standing desk. I mean, if you look on my Twitch page, you can see a photo. But I just use a Z-stand for, like, musical equipment. And it works fine. Yeah, so when I'm not playing 2DX, I just kind of scoot my controller over to the right, and then I have access to, like, my regular computer and whatnot without having to move anything else. But yeah, like, you can probably see, like, this does wobble left to right a little bit, and I think that's more just because it's on a carpet as opposed to, like, a hardwood floor. But like, poppin'? Ugh. Yeah, that would need, like, a weight reinforced stand. Like, just put some weights at the bottom of it. Because, yeah, you're going to be giving that thing some real impact. I forgot that ending snuck in so many turntable chords. Yeah, if I've got to do rapid turntable work, because then, yeah, I'm hitting it on the side, and that's where it's going to be weakest. Because this is better for... Like, it's going to rock forwards and backwards a little, but it'll really get that wobble on the sides, just because I do have the height extended as much as possible. Alright, let's see if we can get this clear back. Ugh, that was terrible. I mean, I could, sit, but the thing is that I use a standing desk. So... And honestly, like, the wobble, like, doesn't affect me. Like, like, visually it looks like there's a lot, but I'm not missing keys, not missing turntable, so... Oh, that was not good. Yeah, it's a fixed standing desk. And I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to add a second brace to the stand, that would fix it. But I think a lot of it... Yeah, part of it, I think, stems from the fact that it's on carpet. So when I'm pushing it to the left, it's sinking in a little. Like, this is an overextend of it, but then it comes back, and it's able to then sink in a little bit more on the other side, because it's not a hard surface. So I think if it wasn't on carpet, it would be a little less wobbly. Like, I think there would still be a little shake, but not nearly as pronounced. But yeah, it's also not to a point where it's interfering with my play, so... Ooh, that is a phone call. One moment. Alright, now that that's dealt with, let's get back to, I think, the only Dempa song I don't actively hate.
またローニング冷ますような作業フレーズ限界の音圧をちょうだいレーザーが君に咲いた静寂瞬間今すべてスモークに霞むベースドロップカブステフロアヘッド打ち込むファブルベース空っぽのグラスが揺れる手を引いて連れ出して熱狂し合った離り方なんて知らない本当にサイズコー カブステフロアヘッド
Yep, this was the song I found the other day that would be really good practice. So, let's practice. Yeah, one of the things I need to work on are scales, especially chromatic scales at higher speeds. I just need to get better technique on them. Man, what a difference when I try not to cheap out on scales and do them the right way. Whew. And good morning, Esquire. How goes it? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Twally and Cloudy. Yeah, I know that work calls. Best of luck with the corporate training, Twally. Yeah, let's run that back. That's such good practice for me. Oof, yeah, that is some good stuff. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Bit splits went well. Failing forward, no like remarkable new clears, but you know, not every session's gonna have like, you know, surprise, you know, new clears on 11s and whatnot. But I do feel like it's been a really good progress stream. Speaking of which, I should probably play some more songs to go after my stamina. So yeah, let's do that. Weasels. Nice! Like, I know, Afro Knuckle DPA is on the easier side of things, but Linus, I'm not, sure about. I'm actually kind of curious now. But, sorry, not deflecting away. Good job. Because, like, even though it's an easier 11, like, Afro Knuckle's still an 11. Good stuff, man. And, yeah, Relentless is something that I think of when I think about Kamaitachi, because it just doesn't stop. Ooh. So I don't see EX clears, and I don't see AAAs. So that's a little foreboding. Plus I can't afford it, so you know, that too. Out of curiosity. 94% clear rate! Holy crap! Well, I have a feeling it's a little harder on doubles. It's still totally an 11, though. It's, like, with the chords that it has, like, you gotta be able to read, and you have to be able to think on your feet for it, for sure. But yeah, I remembered Linus being trickier, and I'm glad to know my memory held out. But yeah, now I'm kind of curious. Let's see. 92 on doubles. 92 on singles. Yeah, Linus singles another had a 94% clear rate. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually wanted to try to lower my miscount on this. So yeah, let's run that again. I fumbled the chromatic scale on the left early on, and then I just missed one of the four chords entirely, so with the goal of lowering a miscount, that's going to be a bad run, so let's run that again. Assuming Infinitas doesn't crash. Come on, Infinitas, you got this. But yeah, 2 new 11? Especially, like, if it was, like, a short session without a huge windup, like, that's really good stuff, man. Ugh, that was awful. Like, it felt really bad. Now I'm kind of curious, actually, in terms of 11s and what they are on singles. Aw, really? You're not gonna let me easily check? That's a shame. Yeah, that's a 10. Ooh, erosion mark. Maybe. Line for ruin. And 9 might be ones to check out. Alright, just over the hour mark here. I do see there's a couple of people lurking, and just want to take a moment. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope this stream's been fun for you to watch. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I know I'm background radio for a lot of people at work, so I'm not surprised. And I know that includes you, Sparrow. Actually, that I'm wondering, now that I'm thinking about it. $76. And I don't see EX or triples from the rivals. This could be a mistake. But it's a mistake we're gonna make together.
ひらりはらりと乱れまい今宵咲きます一輪の花聞いてくださいダダダダダダダダダダ飛び交う視線ロックして変貌怪しい闇で打ち抜いた衝動その間わずか 0.23 秒歯向かうすべはないまさに先行いっそ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって踊れ花になって蝶になって夜になって大体なんだかんだ来る絶頂歯止めは聞かず興奮と熱狂ブー飛ぶやつかけてよ DJ 目の前急に地獄のダンスホールひらりひらり心がひらり夜のビートに身を任せはらりはらり乱れてはらり震えるリズムさ打ってダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ 心に体に刻む君のビート花になって鳥になってシャンゴティガタタ
Oh my god, those jacks. Holy crap. Like, I was expecting jacks on both sides. I was not expecting chords on both sides. Good God. Oh, man. Like, I'm more amused and just, like, laughing than anything else, but Jesus. Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about the rivals, yeah, they're not me and I'm not them, because I'm a tryhard scrub and they're a mixture of Chudons and Kaidons. So, like, in all seriousness, part of the reason I have them on my rival list is because they're really good for, like, figuring out how easy a song is. Like, if I see a bunch of them have like EX clears, that lets me know, oh, it's on the easier side of things. But like if everyone has just hard clears or no one has triple A's, that's a sign for me of like, uh-oh, something's wrong. Like, this. Like, yeah, okay. No one's done really great on it for accuracy, but I see an EX and an FC. Like, okay. That's might be more doable than others. Then again, I also keep forgetting that Dennis is insane. So, the first time I tuned in to one of his streams, he was doing 12s. On hardbar. On random. Just... what? Oof. Yeah, I was expecting that, but feeling some burn in my arms, and I want to work stamina, and mission accomplished. Speaking of which, I do want to play a breather song and then try... There's another 11 I've had hard cleared before. Haven't rerun it in a while, and I know it's a massive hit on stamina, so... Yeah, best petting zoo ever! I love that song and I love that video. I know some people hate it, but I'm a huge fan. Alright, we'll do two breather songs, and then the stamina hit. Yeah, Flashes is a very, very good song. Good chart, too. I don't blame you for having it as a pocket fave, Esquire. Not in the slightest. About that. Oh, such a good song. Alright, continuing the Course K train. Time to get destroyed. Extremely fast turntable juggling. And then the second half, last third of the song, you're basically just one-handing 2 7s. And it's just a nightmare. Strangely enjoyable, but still a nightmare. Funny you mentioned that, because that's also a really hard song, and I'm debating playing it. You know, in addition to that whole backstory. Ooh. Time to dose. Back in a split second. The Shadow! I had that and I threw it away. Oh, that actually stings a little. Moichido. Oh, that is infuriating. Alright, just about hitting the point where I want to wrap up, but first I want to take another breather, and then a couple more cracks at maybe the shadow, and a couple of hard clears, and then we'll wrap up, but first, a breather. I mean, you like this song, right, X-Squire? Yeah, just taking a quick stamina break. Plus, it's stupid. Or rather, me playing singles is stupid. Purple lamps for days. Yeah, I knew I had a strong double A on it on doubles, and I wasn't sure if without turntables I could still maybe beat your score. But yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, because I knew if I did beat it, it would have been only like by 10, maybe 20 EX.
beyond.
Yeah, I need more bar. I still think I might be able to hard clear that. I just had an awful intro. Uno más. Also terrible. One more and then we'll move on. But yeah, if you ever see me actually going after anyone's scores on singles, it is clearly for the lulz. Because I know it's going to be a matter of, oh yeah, I haven't played that song in a while. You replay it and just demolish me. That is much more like it. Alright, fingers crossed.
Beyond.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can do that someday soon, so we'll keep trying it. And now for more acts of ambition. I just like saying let's be ambitious because let's be greedy or let's get greedy just doesn't quite have the right overtones. Yeah, exactly. Like, greedy, it sounds like you're overextending. Ambition sounds like you are trying to do something that might be overextending. Alright, we're gonna walk away from that for now, because some days I can tell I'm reading it well. Today is not one of those days. One more act of stupidity. Could be very short-lived, and then I think we'll wrap up. Oh! Uno mas. Uno mas, and then a final incandescence for sure. Oh, that was... I felt that slip on my part. I know I started some of those left-hand chords on the wrong part. Alright. So yeah, definitely gonna wrap up at this point. It's been a good session, though, that's for sure. Ooh.
Burning.
Yeah, sorry, Esquire. Yeah, I've been doing 2DX for about 3 hours now, so with 2 of it being failing forward, so I definitely need to wrap up for the day. But speaking of wrapping up, a huge, huge, huge thank you to everybody that tunes in and either says hi in chat or just has me on in the background. Like, again, it means a ton. So, like, thank you so much. And, like, you know, people in chat today, Azure, Wally, Sparrow, KR Syntax, new follower, thank you. And Cloudy Music and Esquire, like, all y'all are great. And, you know, most of you play music games yourselves, and I know that, you know, having people cheering you on is a big deal. So, thank you so much. So, that is going to be it for today. We will be streaming tomorrow morning, as usual. And, yeah, ever since we had, you know, kind of the, you know, lightning bolt out of the blue progress session that we did last Sunday, just trying to keep that ball rolling, and so far so good. So, yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day, and until tomorrow, cheers.